I casually helped an old man cross the street, not thinking anything of it. I didn't expect the old lady standing nearby to see it. She walked up to me, placed her hand on my forehead, and for a split second, it felt like lightning flashed across my eyes. I stared at her in confusion, then turned around and headed back to my car. That's when things started getting strange. I lightly grabbed the gear shift, barely touched it, and it snapped right off in my hand. A moment later, without even thinking, I predicted a sudden rainstorm. But that was only the beginning. Someone had messed up my deskmate's bike wheel, yet I somehow bent it back into shape with my bare hands. My terrible 800-degree nearsightedness vanished overnight. Sitting in the principal's office, I even predicted the exact moment, 3 seconds before it happened, when a glass panel shattered. Even a dog with cataracts barked wildly the moment it saw me. But despite all these bizarre events, I didn't take them too seriously. Like always, I went to the supermarket with my deskmate Annie, and there, of all people, I ran into that same old lady again. She approached me and said the mountains were dangerous, but also that they needed me. I had no idea what she meant, but her warning didn't ruin my mood. I was heading to Annie's house for dinner after all. At the table, Annie invited me to go see a glacier with her that weekend. She said we could paraglide off the mountaintop afterward. Seeing how excited she was, I agreed without hesitation, completely forgetting what the old woman had told me earlier. The weekend came, and we headed up the mountain. Crossing a small bridge, I noticed a warning sign with the emblem of the U2 family, the wealthy clan that owned almost every mountain in the area. I felt uneasy, but eventually brushed it off and hopped across. Right then, my phone buzzed. A message said something had happened to my mom. My heart sank, and I rushed back down the mountain. Annie wanted to come with me, but I told her not to worry and to continue with her plan, so we split up. When I got home, I realized my mom was perfectly fine. That message was just a prank from my little brother. I was furious. My perfect date had been ruined for nothing. Meanwhile, Annie had already climbed halfway up the mountain and discovered a hidden cave. Curious, she went inside, only to realize it was the legendary U2 experiment site. She didn't know it yet, but that discovery would become the biggest regret of her life. On my way back up the mountain, I spotted Annie gliding down through the sky. I was just about to compliment her when tragedy struck. Her paraglider flew straight into a high-voltage power line. Sparks burst across the sky and she plummeted to the ground. I froze, completely shocked, unable to process what I had just seen. At that moment, a car pulled up behind me. A man stepped out and helped me call an ambulance.